Hello everybody, my name is Ibra and welcome to my channel. In the previous episode I've showed you what accessories I have purchased, and also part of them I fit to the car already, and in this episode I'm going to swap the steering wheel. This is the new steering wheel that I found from Facebook Marketplace. It's really in good condition, it's with the fresh leather. And first of all I'm going to open the roof, set some light, and I will start how to swap the steering wheel. When it's done, there is this red light. It stops lighting. You can understand that the roof is ready. It's always fun to open the roof because it's my first cabrio. This is the button for all windows. All windows are down. Now I will set some light and we are starting. I put some light here. Right before removing the airbag, I will totally recommend you to remove the battery. Thus you will secure yourself for airbag to explode in your hands, but also the car not to get any fault code. This is 10. Like this. And also just make sure that it doesn't get back connected. Put something between the battery and the cable. I'm using again the original BMW tools, which is very handy. I will use again the original screwdriver of BMW. And I would like to show first from the steering wheel that is already removed how to remove it. So there are the springs here that you can see. So first of all you have to put the screwdriver here like this, not really straight, not really down, it has to be like this. From the cut you can see, and you press the spring here. The screwdriver is pressing this spring, which makes the clips of the airbag. This is the clips of the airbag, which will get free by pressing this spring. So one more time. Like this. Since I have two steering wheels, I can just swap the button and the airbag because they are cleaner than this one, and after that replace the steering wheel. While pressing with the screwdriver, it might be a little bit hard, so you better hold with one hand a little gently and hold it out like this while pressing the screwdriver, then the airbag will get free. Here it's ready, and I will do it from this side. Same as here, while pressing this screwdriver from the side, gently pull this out and this will pop out. Oh, the airbag popped off. Next step is removing the plugs here. With a screwdriver gently pop off this top part, and after that this will come off. There is already an opening here that you can put a screwdriver gently. You don't really need to force. This come off, and after that removing it. That's all. So before removing the steering wheel, make sure that it's straight, it's lining up like this, and after that remove it, so you will have the right steering wheel position with the tire position. You remove the airbag, you have to plug off the cables, which has a little bit pin here. When you press it, it comes off. And the second one, the white one, you just need to gently pull it and it's coming off. And that's all. Those wires are the horn wires. I think, yeah, they are the horn wires, and this is for the buttons. We don't need to touch them. Next step is this bolt. This is 16, and let's remove it. Okay, this bolt is very tight. I will use my power tool. I use this power tool. I set it to 200 Newton meters, and I will try with this one, with the extension. For some reason it was very tight. Maybe it was because it has never been removed, but it's done. It's good to have a power tool all the time because the area might be very tight. In this case it was a little tight. You may not be strong enough to remove something. It's a little dusty here, so I will wipe here a little, just to make sure that everything is clean and there won't be any future problems. You can see that there are two reference points for the steering wheel, and this is for the steering wheel functions. Since I have two steering wheels and I would like to use the cleaner buttons, cleaner airbag, I will remove this top part. There are two bolts here, Torx 20, which is even removed by hand. Okay, removing the buttons of the steering wheel is not that easy as it seems. After that you have to remove two more bolts here, and you have to gently pop this off and it comes off. After that there are two more here and two more here to swap. I couldn't choose whether having the original trim or the fresh painted trim, but I don't like this M logo. It has a little remark on it, and also I think the original trim is better, so I will go with the original trim. After putting the cable here, you have to gently just press. Make sure that no cable is between the trim and the steering wheel, and it must fit very smoothly. If it doesn't, make sure that you are not leaving any cable or you're not pressing somewhere wrong. There is no bolt yet here, but it fits perfect. You don't really need to use any anything special, just this is T20, this is Torx 20, and you can just put the bolt by hand and it's enough, because this is some kind of plastic and you will not need to over torque it. And the last step, there are two bolts here, again T20. Okay, so we are ready to fit this back. There are two reference points, as I said. make sure that you are not missing them. You cannot miss anyway, but just make sure that it fits okay. After that, the sockets here, those two, just pressing by finger, you can make sure that they fit okay. Yes, and I need to put a bolt here, this one. I will use my power tool for 200 Newton. I'll use my power tool. This must be enough. And the last part is the airbag plugs. Since I have two, I will choose the cleanest one. I think this is much cleaner than this. Green with the green, and pressing this. Okay, black with the black. Ready. Just make sure that these cables are not on your way. So I will need to check them out now. While I'm putting the airbag, I use my fingers and push the cables back to the airbag so they won't be on the way where the airbag clips fit. Okay, I see that the airbag doesn't want to get in. It's just for the first time removed, and this airbag is removed for first time and I'm putting back, so it's normal. I will just press the springs from behind so it will fit easier. And it's done. It looks nice. I like the leather, as I said a couple of times already. I like this fresh look on the car. Yeah, perfect. Now I will have to clean all the equipment around my trunk. So the next step is the battery. I already put the battery. I just need to untype it. The seat memory. Okay, good. I had to remove this to be able to close this, the battery cap. I'll put back my junk. I also got some spare parts here for the Audi. These are some simple upgrades, some simple replacements that you can do by yourself. If you don't feel confident, you can just Google it. You can check some YouTube videos. You can search in Facebook as well. There are many groups for cars, especially those German brands, Japanese brands. If you feel determined, you can totally do it. These are really simple stuff that you can do. I hope you enjoyed the video and I was helpful for replacing the steering wheel. Please hit the button for like, share and subscribe, and there will be more videos of this car. I hope next week is going to be cleaner and I will be able to replace the wheels. Since this is a summer car, I don't really feel like keeping the winter wheels on it. I got some spacers and I got my original style 68 and they will be on them. Stay tuned.